What's your name?
My name is Kit Vaughan.
How was your situation before you met me?
Um, at first, I felt that I had my my work was I felt very overwhelmed with what I was trying to do. I the I was kind of gradually getting through my work, but I felt like I didn't have anything really locked down as far as um like a solid plan. I hadn't really gone through a lot of productivity books. I mean, I've read a couple, but I definitely kind of needed some help with getting things under control.
Hmm. And how'd that make you feel?
Um, very not only like very frustrated and overwhelmed, tired, really exhausted at times, actually.
What were you unable to do specifically that you wished you could?
Um, I think I had too many things lumped together. Like for instance, a project I'm doing, I'm trying to do like some web design work, a lot of extensive writing, a whole bunch of illustrating, photo shoots, just too many things at one time. And that was very difficult to work with.
How'd you find out about me?
Basically through YouTube. And I was watching your channel for a while, and and then at some point found out that you just started a Discord, and I think we kind of found each other that way.
What were your thoughts about going through the process of signing up for my coaching?
So that was actually something that I never really tried before. So I don't think I really had any strong either negative or positive ideas about that. I just kind of was like, well, we might as well try it out. It can't hurt to at least give it a shot. And, you know, there's a chance it could work. So why
What were
not?
your fears and doubts around it?
I'm not really sure if there were that many. I just saw it as kind of a win-win situation in a ways because, I mean, either it works or you're just lost a little bit of time, a very, very trivial amount of time. So I don't really see it as like a downside so much.
What made you say yes anyway?
I just had so little to lose. It's just I just couldn't think of a downside.
So after we've been through my coaching program, where are you now?
What stage am I at?
Yeah, where are you at now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I think it was around December, late December, we were talking about kind of my workload and going through um our ideas. And I realized that I had been working when inside of daily schedules and weekly schedules, and I realized that there were that the work was a bit too complex to fit into such small time frames. So we figured out kind of how to work more in a weekly schedule, and like you were suggesting some books like the 12-week year, of thinking very much in this longer span of time. And that was largely just what I needed to get things back on track again. We did that last quarter, which would be the first quarter of 2025. And somewhere near the end of the last quarter, I started to kind of plan out, okay, well, what is the next quarter? And it looks very manageable when I, um, um, look out 3 months down the road. Um, it seems very doable, and I'm neither overwhelmed or at the stage where I feel like I don't have an like I'm looking for more work to do. Like it's just the right amount of work to get it done on a reasonable schedule. Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Great. Yeah. Makes me feel under control, that things are under control, and pretty excited about to see where it goes in the future.
And what specifically could you do now that you couldn't before?
I would say that by cutting down to a smaller segment of work, I could really put the adequate amount of time into every job, and I'm not having to rush it through and cut a lot of corners and kind of put some um, a very sloppy process to get something out, that would cause a lot of problems, make the work worse, um, and, you know, make me feel overloaded while doing that, putting out worse work. It feels like it's just the right amount of time to get it back on track.
And what positive impact did that have on the people around you?
Well, I imagine that I'm probably a bit more pleasant to be around because I'm not so frustrated all the time.
Yeah.
I imagine I would have been a little frustrating to be around
Mhm.
a little bit.
And what would you tell someone who's watching this right now and is unsure about taking the next step?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that, you provide a free trial, so there's really nothing to lose because, you could see if Anthony's the right fit, and if, you know, you set up all the issues that um, they need to do their job. And, you know, it only takes like half an hour or so. So there's not really like a major downside, so uh, yeah, it worked for me. So
Mhm.
probably works for them.
Thank you very much. It was
Sure.
awesome working with you.
Yes, you too. You're welcome.